It's commonly said that behind every successful man is a good woman.
They said I was up for promotion. My ship was at last coming in. The corporate ladder was looming.
He asked me to stay off the gin.
We'd been invited to dinner. Quite vital that we should impress.
He suggested I drink fizzy water.
It had to be a success.
Well, the time I spent getting ready, I looked really good. Lots of class. But just so my nerves were kept steady, I poured out a very small glass.
I confess I was slow in the shower and then couldn't find matching socks. So what did she do for an hour? Emptied the bloody wine box.
He suggested I might stay at home.
But it didn't go down very well. She was into the car like a rocket. Well, more like a bat out of hell. We duly arrived and our hostess proffered the Amontillado.
It's rude to refuse, I said gaily.
And sank it in one with bravado. Dinner was somewhat delayed, I'm afraid, and she opted to drink something shorter. She knocked back some very large whiskies, neglecting to add any water.
As we went into dinner, I stumbled,
muttering,
"Bloody new shoes!" I'm afraid I knocked over the hostess.
And yes, it was down to the booze.
Then, halfway through dinner, I noticed the host's toupee didn't quite fit.
Well, how they all roared when she said so.
Oh, how abstinence sharpens my wit.
She said she had drunk very little, but her glass stayed full to the brim. I could see she wasn't too focused when she thought everyone had a twin.
They did.
And did aphrodisiac feature somewhere on that menu that night? Because after a glass of dessert wine, she touched up my boss on her right.
Brandy was served and we chattered. I do love a lively debate.
She became extremely vociferous. Dear God, then she frisbeed her plate. Dear God, it hit a director.
It felled him. We thought he was dead.
They had to call out paramedics to stitch up the wound in his head. Need I say I've slipped down the ladder? Need I say I will never go higher? I have become a non-person. In short, I'm a total pariah.
I find this all quite amazing. I can't understand how they think. They are all so small, bloody-minded. They'll drive me to drink.